Top on the news tonight. Cross River State government distributes fertilizers to farmers in the rural areas to boost food production. Cross River State Commissioner of Police Augustine Grima applauds peaceful conduct of residents during End Bad Government protest. Plus, governments at all levels and others encouraged to support rangers' efforts aimed at protection and preservation of the forest. Details and more shortly. A very good evening to you and welcome to the news. I am Justina Etam. The Cross River State government, with support and facilitation by the Federal Government Central Bank Anchor Borrowers Program, is distributing NPK and urea fertilizers to farmers in rural areas of the state to enhance their outputs for food sufficiency. Paul Abel reports that the flag-off exercise of the fertilizer distribution took place at Ikom local government area.
The Commissioner, Ministry of Agriculture and Irrigation Development, represented, and the Chairman, Cross River State House of Assembly Committee on Agriculture, Forestry and Natural Resources, flagging off the fertilizer distribution in Ikom local government area, emphasized that the measure is to assist farmers improve their yield and ensure food security in the state and country. They also revealed that the state government is putting all efforts to providing modern tools, developing lands for accessibility to farmers and other facilities.
This sits properly with the mandate of His Excellency, the drive of His Excellency, the Governor, President Ruto, in his People First agenda, that he has decided to subsidize production and eliminate waste. As government, we should have warned that this fertilizer must get to the people and the farmers directly. So it is left for you to use the opportunity wisely.
The traditional institutions, stakeholders and beneficiaries commend government for the equitable distribution of the fertilizers.
The governor has demonstrated a step in the right direction. These are the things that we need. I am excited when I heard that traders of fertilizer are shifted to Ministry of Agriculture and Economy.
Today we have seen our governor, Senator Tu, demonstrating a high degree of dynamism as far as administration is concerned, especially in the sector of agriculture. We thank him so much as farmers because this will go a long way to promote agriculture and crop development in Cross River State.
And this fertilizer will just help us to go a long way. I thank the government of Cross River State, especially our sweet Prince Otu. I say may God Almighty bless him.
I'm very grateful, first of all, to God Almighty and the governor who has interest in his farmers so that it will help us to produce more crops easily.
The fertilizers, if properly put to use, are expected to increase the productivity of farmers during harvest. From Ikom local government area of Cross River State, Paul Abel, Nta News.
Meanwhile, in response to the rising cost of food items in the country and the difficult economic situation faced by many families and households, the Cross River State government is poised to ensure that palliative distribution reaches every household in the state to cushion the effects while proffering lasting solutions to the food insecurity ravaging its citizens. The Commissioner for Environment, Moses Osoji, who led other stakeholders, stated this in Anong during the distribution for Abi local government area. Oba Hisense is standing by with details.
To cushion the hardship occasioned by rising costs of foodstuff, Another basic necessity the Cross River State government is reaching out to vulnerable persons in Abi local government area through distribution of 1,000 food items, including rice, beans, and gari. Stakeholders applaud the gesture.
This is absolutely to cushion the effect of the hardship in the land. This government is for the people. And when the economy is so biting, the hardship is untold on the people. It came all out to tell and address the commissioners, the House of Assembly members that are very close to the people, that this government, I am ready to address the hardship. As a leverage, how do you address the hardship? Federal government, in collaboration, in synergy with the state government, had given palliative like you have witnessed.
In a time like this, where there is global economic recession and there are various countries with their government, it takes only a sensitive government to understand that there should be some form of cushioning, on the part of the government as it will affect the citizens, that will provide some form of palliation while they look into or work modalities to provide a more permanent solution.
The palliative is shared among 10 wards in Abi LGA as beneficiaries appreciate the initiatives.
It is non-political, like you rightly said. We should take it back to our various council wards, ensure that everybody has a taste of what our governor, the people's governor, Prince Bassir Dedutu, has given to us.
I am happy. And equally, as I'm conveying this material, the palliative for my people, I am surely believe that my people will be very happy too. That for the now, that we are on recession, Imabana Ward 1 under Abi in Cross River State are receiving enough of palliative.
On the planned nationwide protest, the stakeholder calls for caution and patience to enable government provide permanent solutions to inflation in the country.
We don't want to record a second effect of NSAS. We are sounding it as a warning to everybody that stay clear.
Many families are finding it difficult to afford basic food items, hence this measure being implemented in Abi is crucial. In Calabar, Oba Hysen, NTA News.
Let's take a quick break for now. We'll be back shortly. Please stay with us.
Are you looking for a secured environment with good parking space and a natural ambience? Then look no further. Nta Calabar Entertainment Ground has got you covered for marriages, parties, and all kinds of events. Have your event at Nta Calabar Entertainment Ground, you stand a chance to get a discounted rate for your event coverage. For bookings, please call Jane 0806 353 3069. Celebrate your events at Nta Calabar Entertainment Ground. Nta Calabar, the station for the people.
Welcome back. The organized labor in Cross River State and other strata of the society have distanced themselves from the ongoing nationwide protest, appealing for calm and peace to enable government to address the issues at stake, targeted at improving the living standard of citizenry. Correspondence reports that the groups made their position known during a joint press conference held in Calabar. The groups, comprising market women, youths, students, civil society organizations, the organized labor and others, converged to kick against the End Bad Governance protest, which they perceive may be hijacked by hoodlums, as was the case during the End SARS protest.
It is not easy with anybody, anywhere. People need to express their grievances. We know it's constitutionally free, but as Cross Variant and Labor Union in Cross River State, We know what we have passed through in the last NSAS activity. We will not afford to have such happen in Cross River State again.
I personally, I don't want any protests because some of us in the market, we are the poor women. We collect goods on credit to sell so that we can make a living.
Meanwhile, the All Progressives Congress Cross River State says it is staging a solidarity rally in the state capital in support of good governance, while applauding Governor Tu's efforts aimed at enthronement of good governance.
Dear people, our appeal has been, our president needs more time. And we use this forum to say we want to appeal to Nigerians to please, for the sake of God, for the sake of nationhood, for the sake of Cross River State, and for the sweetness in the land, let us not go to the streets.
Special Advisor to Governor Tu on Rice Value Chain, Emmanuel Ano, urged the youths to shun protest and embrace rice farming initiative of Governor Tu to improve their livelihoods.
I enjoin the youth to say no to protest. I enjoin the youth to embrace the rice revolution of His Excellency Senator Prince Basi Etetu, to make themselves green millionaires, because as they go back into this rice farming within the next 3 months, they will turn green millionaires by having so much money in their pockets. This, of course, will be enough for them to take care of their needs, to pay their school fees, and to do everything they need.
It would be recalled that Governor Basio Tu, in his state broadcast, had pledged commitment to good governance, calling on the people to shun violent protests that will breach public peace. The Commissioner of Police, Cross River State Command, Augustine Grima, is appreciating residents of Cross River State for the peaceful and lawful manner they've conducted themselves in the ongoing End Bad Governance protest, despite perceived threats of violence. In a statement signed by the Command's Public Relations Officer, Irene Ugbu, the Commissioner urges members of the public to continue with their legitimate activities without fear and disregard malicious and unfounded information circulated for personal gain. He emphasized the importance of security consciousness while calling on the public to report suspicious activities or unfamiliar individuals in their areas to the police or other security agencies for prompt response. Also, the State Police Command has declared one Master Uko Daniel, who resides with his father, Mr. Daniel Akpan, at number 36 Abitu Avenue, Calabar South, missing. Master Uko Daniel, whose photograph is on the screen, is 9 years old, about 5 feet tall, dark, with speaking impairment, was last seen along Atimbo by Access Road, Calabar. A statement signed by the Police Public Relations Officer Irene Ugbo indicates that the missing boy left home on the 29th of July 2024 to an unknown destination, and efforts to trace his whereabouts has proved abortive. The command, however, appeals to the general public with useful information on his whereabouts to report to the nearest police station or call the GSM number 07032 96218. Following the poor state of electricity supply in Ikam local government area, the Cross River State House of Assembly is calling on the executive arm of government through the Ministry of Power and Port Harcourt Electricity Distribution Company to urgently look into the situation. This was part of the resolution reached when a motion was presented to the House by member representing Ikam 1 constituency, Abang Samuel Neji. Uduak Etam reports.
Electricity has become important because of its ability to improve quality of life, drives economic development, provides essential services, and foster technological advancement. Absence of this infrastructure in today's world limits growth, expansion, and productivity, as people spend much money to purchase fuel for effective service delivery. This is the situation in Ikam local government area, as poor state of electricity supply in the area was brought before the Cross River State House of Assembly by member representing Ikam One State constituency, Abang Samuel Neji, while calling on the state government and Port Harcourt Electricity Distribution Company to urgently look into the power situation.
Ikam has been suffering for the past 10 years, or 15 years, or 20 years, thereabout. So it's unfortunate that with all the heavy industry companies that become, there's no light to power those companies, those machines in Ikam. So today, with the House resolved that we should invite power holding company to come and tell us why Ikam is not having light.
Other lawmakers lent their voices to support the motion, noting that it is necessary for the people to enjoy adequate power supply.
So it shows clearly that Cross River State government, Mr. Speaker, if our economy is being affected by the fact that there's no provision for life, we will never do better. And our revenue generation will consider to do it. Section 14 of Part 2 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria empowers this assembly to make laws in respect of electricity, establishment, generation, transmission, and distribution of electricity. We should not continue to take our people for granted. That Ikam local government contributes about 4 billion naira annually to the federal government. And today, this is the same local government that don't have electricity.
Speaker, Cross River State House of Assembly, Elvet Ayambem, assured that the 10th Assembly will continue to collaborate with the executive to ensure that the developmental projects, including rural electrification, are extended to local government areas across the states. It was part of the resolution by the House that government should bring relevant stakeholders together to light up Ikam and other parts of the state suffering poor power supply. In Calabar, Uduak Etam, NTA News.
And that's all on the news. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful time.